The progress of the last 250 years has been explosive. Year after year, the world and its people have grown more connected and more prosperous. It seems unimaginable. And yet, a man who lived in a world of sailing ships and horse-drawn carriages, of great wealth and great poverty, imagined our very world. He set pen to paper and recorded the ideas that would revolutionize the world's marketplaces. Free markets and global trade have created more prosperity and for more people in the past 200 years than was created in the previous 2,000 years. We are living longer and more comfortably than the vast majority of people who ever lived. But in today's seemingly ruthless competitive environment, where the stakes are high and winning is the name of the game, can an ethical and an honest business still prosper? Has the global economic system become so big and complex that morality and human empathy are no longer relevant? Where insiders and the rich get richer, and the middle class and the poor get poorer, and the free market is no longer free? I'm Johan Norberg, a writer and an analyst born and raised in Sweden, and these issues are of great concern to me. Therefore, I'll take a new look at the ideas of the man many consider to be the father of the modern world. He was a Scotsman named Adam Smith, a moral philosopher, a bold voice of the Scottish Enlightenment, and the world's first economist. He recorded his revolutionary ideas in two remarkable books, The Theory of Moral Sentiments and The Wealth of Nations. Those ideas changed the world, and in the next hour we'll explore how they continue to power our world today.
Funding for this program has been provided by John Templeton Foundation.
The Maersk Mc-Kinney Møller is one of the largest ships in the world. It is also one of the most modern cargo carriers on the oceans today, carrying Adam Smith's ideas on world trade to a level imagined by only one man.
By opening a more extensive market for the produce of their labour, it encourages them to improve productive powers and thereby to increase the real revenue and wealth of the society.
In command of the huge ship is Captain Jes Meinertz, a 25-year veteran of the sea lanes.
You see the vessels getting bigger and bigger. You have seen an increasing volume of cargo going from one part to another part. And I think that trend will continue.
The massive scope of international trade today would have been unimaginable even a few decades ago. But Adam Smith foresaw the workings of such a world more than 200 years ago. He wrote that free markets and free trade would connect the continents and result in global prosperity. Today's markets have grown to global proportions, and revenue and wealth have soared. Just one way that Adam Smith's ideas continue to change the world. Captain Meinertz and his crew are on a journey that will take them over 12,000 nautical miles, from Shanghai to 3 more stops in mainland China, Hong Kong, and then through the Suez Canal. Now, after 20 days at sea, they are nearing Algeciras, Spain. Then it will be on to Rotterdam and other European ports. The economic facts of life in the cargo business mean that bigger is better. Size is everything. The Maersk Mc-Kinney Møller is over 20 stories high and 1,300 feet long. This ocean-going behemoth carries 18,000 containers. If they were loaded aboard a train, the train would be 68 miles long. The containers hold everything from fruits and vegetables to furniture and electronics, from appliances and kitchenware to vehicles and auto parts. A vast variety of consumer and industrial goods to feed the growing demand of a globalized world.
In China, for example, you have 1.2, 1.3 billion people, and the middle class is growing. And of course, there will be consumers like in the US and like in Europe. And of course, that will create even more a demand for goods to be transported around the world.
It's early evening when the ship arrives in Algeciras, Spain. Now, working through the night, over 2,500 containers will be offloaded within 10 hours. Then, once again, the ship will be on its way. Every day of the year, thousands of container ships enter hundreds of ports around the world.
Adam Smith would be amazed. Every corner of the Earth is now linked to every other. Each day, more people become connected by global trade. Each day, because of it, life gets better for millions of people.